Hi guys, I hope everybody's good. Got lots to cover, so I'm gonna just get right into it. First thing I'm gonna talk about here is the overturn or nullification, I should say, of the NFL suspension of Tom Brady for essentially what was an equipment violation. Still playing footballs. Really, I mean, it should have just been a fine. Um, because really that's all it was a an equipment violation. So I kind of thought this might happen, but at the same time, because of the way that it was done, the process was just ugh, to start with from the beginning. So I kind of thought NFL might lose, even though legal experts kept saying that they didn't think the NFL was going to lose um, because it was in New York and the court in New York, Judge Richard Berman was, you know, usually sided with them. So it was a shock to them when, Brady's suspension was nullified. What this does, though, even though that they are appealing, and Brady can explain why the appeal takes place. What this does, though, is it totally takes away any credibility that the NFL's disciplinary process has, because anytime anybody gets suspended for anything now, like, I'll just appeal, I'll take it to court, and it can turn over, I don't have to serve anything. Case in point, not 5 minutes after that came down, I saw someone on Facebook, Greg Hardy, who was originally suspended for 16 games, got it reduced to 10 on appeal for domestic violence. Said, I'm going to reappeal again, and, based on this, and he's going to use Brady's, the impetus of Brady's case to, state his. Essentially, if that's what he's using and that's what they take, he's not going to miss games either. So the disciplinary process in the NFL means nothing anymore now. Which is sad because, I've kind of always thought, while there are the vast majority of the players are, good, upstanding citizens and don't do anything, that's going to give the fools that play in this league more of a license to go out and do whatever the hell they want to do and be lawless and do all that shit. And, so RIP to the NFL's disciplinary power, because after this, what is it? What power? They don't really have any. Then you got the whole Kentucky court Kim Davis thing. Now, when the Supreme Court made, gay marriage legal in all states, there were some states that were like, nah, we ain't gonna do this. But then once, the appeals were heard, most states start saying, okay, whatever, I don't want to fight, it's not, it's kind of a big deal to me, but I'm not willing to fight and, do any jail time or anything like that. Not this bitch. She has not only fought that, she has refused marriage licenses to anybody. And she has been told several times, you can't do that. This is a federal law now, you have to do this. And she's been threatened with fines, which hasn't worked. She was threatened with jail time, which to this point hadn't worked. So today, she was taken into jail for contempt of court and told she's going to stay there until she agrees to, do what federal law now states she has to do. About time. That's all I got to say about that is about time. And then before I started to record this, I saw something where, she was given a choice. She could avoid jail if she would let her clerks do it, but she wouldn't interfere. But she said nope, and she took the jail time instead. So, and she's gonna be there, like I said, until she agrees to comply with the law, and so she's gonna be there for a while, guys. And it's about time, like I said. My whole stance on this is this: if you have a job that requires you to do something that is against whatever religious beliefs you may have, then it might be time to find another job. Because I'm not saying that, you can't stand up for your religious beliefs. I'm all for that. But if you have a job that requires you to do something, especially if it's a government job, if you can't do that job, find another job for fuck's sakes. She's gonna stay in jail really over some bullshit because she just wants to be stubborn, and her stubbornness is gonna cost her. And then last thing before I get out of here, I saw something on Facebook before I went to sleep yesterday. Talked about should the group Black Lives Matter be considered a hate group now because of all the cops that are being killed in the name of this particular group. And yeah, I would have to say, in my personal opinion, and this is again my personal opinion, I'm not trying to sway anybody here, it's my personal opinion. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Disagreements will make the world go round. But I think so. You got people talking about, got blacks talking about, kill all the white cops, kill white people, kill this, whatever, and that goes far and above beyond activism. If you want to, talk about kill white people, dude, that doesn't make you an activist group anymore. That turns you from an activist group into a hate group. So if you want to start doing all that, if they want to classify you as a hate group, go ahead and do it, because that's essentially what you're becoming anyway. So that's my thoughts on that. This is the first of 3 planned this weekend of these. Gonna get the Blu-ray blowout for August sometime Saturday or early Sunday. And you're gonna get a Mikey Goes to the Movies with a review of Red Eye, which is a very underrated, in my opinion, Wes Craven film. That should be up sometime later today, which is Friday. So stay locked, and you may also see some personalized videos at some point. Just depends if I have time to do it or not. Those are going to get done regardless when I can find the time, but I just want to let you guys know what's going on and my thoughts on all this stuff. Oh, and one more thing before I go. I don't ever worry about having content for these, because I have content for days. I've told my crew that forever, and they know this. Anybody that's been around me for any length of time knows I got content for this shit for days. But on days like this, when all this shit breaks at once, that just makes what I love to do too easy to do. And I love it because it gives me more content and gives you guys more, more entertainment and stuff and things like that. So, appreciate all the content from, all the current events that are breaking and stuff. So, um, glad to have content for days, but I'm also super, super glad when content just kind of falls in my lap. So, with that said, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all, I love y'all. Peace. And be good to each other if you could, because, with all this stuff about, hate groups and things like that, the world needs some love, so be good to each other.